Hey guys, Thatnub here. This video goes out to my true fans, the subscribers out there that watch every single video no matter what it is. All the Karma update videos are just my place, even the stuff without Paul in it. People that responded to my request for prayers and thoughts and stuff during our kind of time of need there at the hospital. By the way, everything went very well, extremely well, and everyone is back home and nice and safe and sound. In fact, actually tomorrow we're going back to the hospital for a 2-week checkup and get some stitches removed. So that is awesome. For you true fans, the very few of you that watch all of my videos, this is going to be a special thing that really only you're going to know about until it happens. Tomorrow, we are driving back over to the other side of the mountains for our appointment on Tuesday in the early mornings. And I'm going to have pretty much a day over there to do nothing. And that means that I have some extra time to go over to Paul's house. And while I'm at Paul's house, we are going to try to do a live stream. And as long as you guys want a live Q&A, you guys can... I'll have Paul on the camera there, and we will answer all your questions that you have. So right now, right there where it says subscribed, click that little bell icon. Make sure you get notified when all of my uploads happen, because that's really the only way that people are going to know what time tomorrow the stream is going to be live. If you get those notifications sent to you, then you will know. And it's probably going to be around maybe 1-ish or so Pacific Standard Daylight Time, whatever time it is. So about 1 o'clock or so where Paul lives. Maybe noon, but that might be a little too early. But around noon, 1 o'clock-ish is my guess. And I'm going to do a live stream with that. And so get your questions ready and get ready to type. And that's going to be cool. So until then, let's talk about the property. And I got some weird and good and crazy news. Right about now, I'm going to be throwing in footage, time-lapse footage from the security cameras of about 24 hours from when it snowed. And it got high. The snow was just insane over here. And like these barrels over here were completely covered in snow. And this whole area out here was just covered in snow. A couple cool things that happened. Look at this. The snow was melted away. It's been like a week and a half now. And my comfrey is just growing like gangbusters. I didn't replant it or anything. I just left it in there, let it reseed itself, and look at it grow. The mint over here, this chocolate mint the wife loves so much, that was like big old bushy. That's all growing all by itself. And I think we might have some tomatoes growing in here too, but I'm not sure. We're going to have to wait and see what they turn out to be. A couple of this other stuff here is doing okay. We got strawberries over here. That survived. These, what are these, lilies or something like that? I don't remember what these are, but you guys know what they are. They came up all on their own, doing a good job. More of the strawberries there. Let's show you some damage that happened. This is so insane. Because every night I come out here, or I look on the cameras, and the bunnies are always out here munching on the grass. Well, when the snow came, there was no more grass for them to munch on. So they had to find something else to munch on, and they chose a few of my plants and trees that I did not want them to munch on. But you can see, when everything was covered, they came over to this tree here, this apple tree, and when the snow got up to about here, then they just started munching on the bark on this tree. And look at all of this damage here. I mean, and as the snow came up and up and up, they got higher and higher and higher and just got to be able to munch on more stuff. It's it just boggles my mind. But look at this. Everything is still budding out because they didn't get all the way around. See this over here? Nice and protected still. So we have all the nutrients, minerals coming up through this, through all these little spots. Now this one here, it got munched. Even out to the end here, they just ate this whole thing down. So this one here, I'm gonna have to prune off here. But this one, got some buds here. Look, we got green all over the place, all the way up to the tippy top. So this branch here is gonna be good. That one gets chopped off. All of these other ones here are all getting all fruitful. Remember last year we had that late frost, and this one here was the only one that got apples on it. And that's why this is the only branch that is bent down, because it had a lot of weight on it. The rest of these had nothing. But now we have leaves and buds, everything on all of it. So that's cool. We came back from being over in the hospital and we looked out, we saw all this green. We have our onions came up and our garlic over here came up. And of course the strawberries were doing their strawberryness. What was another? Oh, our barberries that we planted. Here we go. These all got munched down to nothing. But look at this. And this one over here got munched down to nothing. And you can see like all these little cuts here. That's from the bunnies. Maybe not those ones. That looks too clean. Maybe not. But we got growth there. This one here. We have growth there. Very cool. What else did well? Oh, here's the carrots that we just kind of threw on the ground last, whatever it was, fall. I just took a pack of carrot seeds and just like Paul did. And look, carrots. We did get a new blueberry plant because, like I tell you guys all the time, we tried to plant at least 5 things that would grow fruit for you or food for you, perennials, every year. And after like 5 years, you'll have 25 things. So here's a new blueberry, a little bit further away from the road, because remember that those ones got deaded because I think they were just too close to the road and somebody came by and wasted them. So this one's closer in. Blueberries. Okay, let's look over here, because we also did, let's check out the thyme real quick. This is the thyme I got from Paul. See, all this is the old stuff. Some grass is growing through there, but there's some new right there. Very cool. Okay, back to it. Oh, yeah. Our blackberry. We thought this thing kind of died, but look at this. Green growth on it. All of the branches. And our roses. The roses are being rosy. Green there, green there. This tree here is just spreading. All of these little, I don't know, all over it. Here's a barberry that we didn't plant last year. So I really didn't know where I wanted to put it, and then, you know, life happened. And look at this, green. So it just took care of itself. Got the strawberries here doing well. Raspberries are coming up, getting all greenified. This is a new tree here. This is a Asian pear combination. There's like 3 different flavors of Asian pear there. And we got some green all up and down it. And what else do we have that's cool? Oops, let me just step on nothing. Here is another apple tree. Got a whole bunch of different apples on it. And it is flowering out. So that's going to be a good spot for it. Here's one of the things. Look at this. This was the kale that I just kind of threw some seeds out, and I had a couple kale plants growing. And they bunnies, look at that, just munched it. But right there, I got kale growing. It's awesome. I was just talking to Paul on the phone, and he said that he had a few days of like 80-degree weather or something like that. So he went out and planted some stuff, and he's already got like kale sprouting and garlic and all kinds of stuff going. This, I forgot what this was, like what was it? I can look at the videotape. But this is like a berry bush, and it's got some growth going on. And then I don't think this is the same thing. I think something else is growing up right there too, unless that's, I don't know, maybe it's the same thing. Maybe it's a new plant of that. There's a couple of them there. What else? So, this one wasn't doing too well last year. This is another pear tree. And look at all of our buds on it. We're gonna have pears this year, yay. Look at this, all from that one tree. This is another new tree. This is the one that was here, it was just dead. And this is another pear tree. And it's got some buds on it, but it hasn't done any flowering or anything yet. This might just be a really bad spot to plant a tree, because we planted like 2 trees here, I think, and they didn't do well. And this one here isn't doing anything yet, even though it's only been in the ground for like 3 days. But we'll keep an eye on it. Okay, what else do we got going on? Oh, this tree. There's what is this, another apple tree? Yes. Another apple tree that we planted last year and really didn't do anything. It flowered out a little bit, and then that frost just killed it. But every single branch has buds and leaves and growth. Awesomeness on it. And this here was, what, a goji berry maybe? And it survived the winter. They had these red berries on it that we didn't really care that much for, but it might have just been because this is a young tree or a young bush. So we'll see how they taste this year. And we're going to try to keep the sunflowers out of here this year. When they grow up, we're going to take them, transplant them into the back or something so they can not live here anymore. Because it was just a lot in the way. And maybe we'll put them along the fence line there. That's where we threw all the stalks from last year. Let them reseed all along that fence line and give us a little living fence. That'd be kind of cool. All right, let's go check out the backyard. So in the backyard, last year we planted a willow tree here and a willow tree here. And this one is gone. See right here where it used to be, until the bunnies came and ate this entire tree down to the ground. That's insane. They just chomped it all the way down. But this one's still here. And hopefully it will, look at this. They even chomped on this one. But hopefully this one here will grow. If not, there's roots down there still. So I might get a separate tree that comes up from that. Maybe, we'll see. I don't know. And Paul says that not to worry, because if there's roots in the ground, then this one here will come back as well. But just in case, we bought 2 more. They're on order, and we'll put them out here somewhere. And we have a nice spot to hide back here at the back of the property, a cherry tree. This is not a dwarf. This is just a big cherry tree. So it's gonna get nice and huge. But we have greening all over the place. We're gonna have cherries this year, hopefully. So that's about that. If anybody cares, I put my couple solar panels up right there. Just to, I don't know, I was bored. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. So come down to the little subscriber box. Next to it's a bell. Make sure you bang that thing around so you get notified what time the live stream starts tomorrow. And you can get on, type your question to Paul. He will see it, and if he doesn't see it, I will scroll through and find it for him and have him answer your questions. And there's really no time frame for this, so we'll just be done when, I don't know, we get bored with it, or you guys stop asking questions, or whatever. So that's all I have to say about that. And thank you for watching this video, because there's only, these videos get maybe, I don't know, 500 to 1,000 views, something like that. And out of like the 4,000 subscribers I have, that's not a big percentage. So only you few chosen ones are going to know about this thing that's happening tomorrow. It's kind of cool. A little gift for you for watching all my stuff and thinking about us and giving us thoughts and prayers during our hospital stay. I really appreciate you guys. Well, that's all I have for this video. Bang around that bell icon if you want to be notified when new videos come out. Call us on the hotline if you have comments or questions and want to be featured in an upcoming video. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Check us out on the website, and we'll see you guys on the next one.